There I was. I skated off the ice as fast as I could. I got myself into position. I was wide open as I winded up for the shot. But the pass didn't come. No, he tried to play hero and do it all himself. That jerk! He's done it again. I turned to my friend and teammate Dave. Did you see that? He's a one-man show out there. He's a puck hog. We're not a team out there. How are we supposed to compete? We're one player. Arwid, let me tell you, remember when I told you about my son, my 1-year-old? Well, he can be a pain too. But the thing is, he's not intentionally trying to make my life miserable. No, he's just a pain when there's something he wants. Listen carefully, Arwid. When your enemy is hungry, feed him. Because that's the quickest way to turn an enemy into a friend. Wait a sec. That's your child, not your enemy. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Have you ever had to deal with a difficult person? I was so disappointed after that game. This isn't fun. Why don't I just switch teams? Why do I have to deal with this? Why can't someone else? What did Dave mean by feeding my enemy? This guy's 6'4" and he's built. His name was Mike, or more appropriately nicknamed, the Boss. He would skate up the ice from one end to the other as if the puck was glued to his stick. He would make the opposition look as though they were pylons as you skated around them. And if you were a goalie, you were scared as you saw him approaching you. He made it look easy. He scored like it was second nature. He was that good. He had won us that game, but I didn't feel like a winner. I felt left out. It was the summer of 2009. I had just joined an adult hockey league with some of my coworkers. I was so excited when time was approaching that game. So much anticipation ramped up. I wanted to get on the ice. I wanted to take a slap shot. I wanted to body check the opposition into the boards. And I wanted to play with my new teammates. But this was not how I imagined the season to start. So I took off my helmet and I put on my thinking cap. I thought, if he's not going to pass me the puck, then I'm not going to pass him the puck. It seemed like a great idea at first. But then I remembered what Dave had told me. Arwid, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. That's how you turn an enemy into a friend. Next time I went out, I was on a lookout for Mike. I saw him in the corner of my eye. I zipped him the pass, and he scored. He was so good, and he knew it. He made good on his chances. So I passed, and I passed, and I passed. How else to let him know that I'm on his team? Suddenly, in a game where we were down 1 goal, a pass came out of nowhere and landed dead on my stick. The time was ticking down. I looked up, I saw a wide open net. I took the shot. The horn sounded, but I had missed. I dropped to my knee, disappointed. I had failed the team. But then a smile came over me. The guy that wasn't passing the puck had just given me a perfect pass that I wasn't even ready for. Just like Mike's son, Dave's son, Mike wasn't intentionally trying to make my life miserable. It was just that he was really good and he grew up playing with his teammates, passing them the puck, but they would make mistakes. So he thought, okay, I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm going to try to make a difference. And that's what he did. As time went on, he was on the lookout for me. He'd pass me the puck, and he knew I was going to pass it right back when he was open. And that was the spark that we needed. The momentum grew, and it carried to the rest of the season. We weren't just one player anymore. We were now a team. Dave couldn't have been more right. If your enemy is hungry, feed him. Because that's how you destroy an enemy and turn that enemy into a friend. After all, he learned that from his 1-year-old. Madam Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a minute. Bill, if you give us a minute to give